Oh, it's these two girls again.
What? No, this is their first performance.
Oh, is it? Well, that's the thing with the Chinese. They all look...
No, you can't say that.
What?
They all look the same.
I wasn't going to. I was saying they all look like champions.
Oh.
Why? Do you think they all look the same?
No, I do not.
Well, don't say it then. Anyway, have you noticed, Roger, how the eyes of these Chinese girls are all
No, you can't say that.
What?
Slitty.
I wasn't going to. I was going to say their eyes are all very keenly focused on their partners.
Oh.
Why, do you think they're slitty eyes?
No, I do not.
Well, don't say it then. Ah, so...
You definitely can't say that.
What?
I saw you want chop suey with flight lice?
Roger.
And not a knot of rubbery prawn crackers?
Roger, I was merely saying, so there's the move they've been working on all week.
Oh.
Why, do you think Chinese people all talk in a very serious voice?
Oh, this is so Wong.
What? No, you're doing it. You can't say that.
No, it's Miss Wong dancing beautifully. It's so her, so Wong.
Oh, right. No, terribly sorry.
You join us here at the magnificent purpose-built Huddersfield Stadium for another afternoon of tractor racing. I don't know who this fella is, but we'll soon pick him out as he comes past. This is, Good God, it's a woman! Well, I never thought I'd live to see day when they'd allow women to race tractors, and as you might expect, all the other competitors have withdrawn in protest. And surprise, surprise, the stadium is totally empty. People do not want to see women racing tractors.
So, as Torvill and Dean take to the ice, I'm joined by former British ice dance number 2, Simon Wells.
Hello, Terry.
Hello, half of the legendary Wells and Stevenson and Wells and Parker. And Wells and Williams, who of course became Wells and Wells, albeit briefly. Then Wells and Barrington. And are we allowed to mention Wells and Dudley?
No, we're not. That case is still ongoing.
Well, they say that the key to Torvill and Dean's success is the closeness of their relationship. They are a fabulous team, aren't they, Simon?
No, not really. Let's not kid ourselves, Terry. You know as well as I do, ice dancing is all about the man, and the woman is just there to look pretty.
Well, surely. Jane Torvill is the finest ice dancer this country has ever produced.
Arm candy.
Oh.
If the man is good, like Chris is, like I was, it doesn't matter who's in the skirt. It's like a magician's assistant. He's the talent, she's the tits and the teeth.
Well, perhaps you can talk us through, with your experience, some of the moves that Chris and Jane are doing here.
What Chris is doing is a lot of lifting, driving them round the rink, guiding Jane's every step.
Well, that was a lovely spin that Jane did there, all on her own.
No, that was Chris spinning her. She's just a puppet in his hands.
Ugh. Well, look at this now. Perfect synchronicity here.
Balls. Chris is holding her hand, helping her through it.
She's sticking very nimbly to Chris's heels, though.
She's struggling to keep up with him more like. The woman's clearly out of her depth. This is absolutely hopeless. It's embarrassing. Look at this now. She's just clinging on to him for dear life. She's just copying him now, and it's not even in time. He needs to get rid of her. She's like a parasite, a brightly coloured parasite who's ruining his career. I mean, it's a disgrace. I mean, look at that. She's running, not even bothering to skate anymore.
Well, oh, that is a charming move.
It's a disaster. Oh, look, Chris trying for a Salco there, but the silly bin stuck a boot in his trousers. He couldn't break free. Quite right, Chris. Put her over your knee. Give her a hiding.
Well, I don't think it's that sort of relationship, Simon. They're equal partners.
Well, that's where Chris is going wrong. Treat him firm. The odd beating, just like dogs, keeps them loyal.
Well, thank you, Simon. And when will your ban be lifted?
6 years to go.
Well done, Chris and Jane.
Coming up after the break, the final of the world's strongest woman.
Welcome to Freestyle Arts Offering. The aim, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, is to offer, i.e. give a full presentation of both buttocks to the referee riding in the boat in front. Let's see now the action replay of Sandy Burton's second run, and let's count those asses. Very nice half-ass start.
1.
There's the first ass. Wonderful opening.
2.
Nice ass, if a little wobbly.
3.
Lovely wide open ass, referee will like that.
4.
That is a truly fantastic ass.
5.
That's a nice tight ass.
6.
That's just about a full ass.
7.
Definitely an ass.
8.
Ooh.
9.
Ah, double ass, an ass on the turn and a firm landing ass.
10.
And that is possibly the best ass I've seen.
11.
And, oh, she's down with a wet ass. But both buttocks presented before hitting the water means Sandy Burton offered her ass to the referee 11 times. I can't see anyone beating that, although I would quite like to beat that ass myself.
Well, welcome to the Amsterdam Open. I'm Wim van Vonk, and alongside me is the former pro, Dirk Rembrandt.
Yeah, lovely to be here.
There's lots of top golfers here today.
And there's a lot of great shit going around too, yeah? Wim?
Oh, thanks.
And here's the leader, Gary Cullen. And he's certainly enjoying everything that Amsterdam has to offer, man.
Well, he's weighing up his options here.
Yeah.
Takes a little toke on the J. What would he be smoking there, do you think?
That would be Moroccan gold or Turkish black, maybe.
Yeah.
Like all the top players, he's certainly a big fan of the weed.
You know what, Dirk? I think Gary looks a little confused.
Yeah, he's just realised his ball is on the other side of the hole.
Yeah. Well, he's been lining this shot up for 4 hours now. The first hour was really just a giggling.
He's taken, 37 shots on this hole so far, excluding the air shot.
This caddy's just advising him there. If you see an elephant on the green, aim wide at the trunk.
Yeah, and now Gary just dealing there with the naughty goblin that was poking his head up through the green.
Yeah, got to get the goblin out the way. Here's the shot, putting for a birdie. This hole, of course, is par 40.
Isn't it 39?
Yeah, or not 40?
40, 39, one of those.
Yeah. Over here with it. Thanks. Did it go in?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's in. It's so hard to tell. It's just so fast, this game, man.
It's too hectic. Poor old Gary. Time for a wagon wheel and some crisps before the last hole, I think.
Yeah.